Another shocking death rocks Dutton Ranch as Beth Dutton, Kelly Riley, and Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser, dig deeper into the Ten Petals Ranch and the Jackson family secrets. Beth and Rip are now all in at the Ten Petals and working for Beulah Jackson and Annette Bening. Rip even brought Dutton Ranch's wranglers Azul, J.R. Villarreal, and Zachariah, Mark Menchaca, to the Ten Petals. Meanwhile, Beth and Beulah kick off their new alliance by flying to Chicago to meet with their first prospective client, restaurateur Zane Nash, Marlon Young. While Dutton and Jackson are in the Windy City, the Ten Petals Ranch is unaware that Beulah's son, Robwell Jackson, Jai Courtney, escaped rehab and returned to Rio Paloma. Passing its midpoint, Dutton Ranch Season 1 is putting the pieces together for what ought to be an explosive conclusion filled with twists and revelations. Robwell's comeback quickly proves tragic as he makes his first move towards his revenge, which leads to another Dutton Ranch death. Robwell wants his adopted brother, Joaquin Reyes, Juan Pablo Raba, dead. To wit, Jackson sent his only friend at the Ten Petals, Chet, Hart Denton, to kill Joaquin. Robwell preyed on Chet's loyalty to him and animosity towards Joaquin, who held up Rip firing him from the Ten Petals bunkhouse. Chet was supposed to kill Joaquin, but he bungled the job. Chet shot Joaquin in the hand, but took too long airing his grievances. Chet's gunshot was heard across the Ten Petals, including by Rip, but it was Miguel Berto Colon who arrived on the scene and shot Chet dead. Miguel is the ranch hand Beulah assigned to babysit her granddaughter, Oreana Lynn, Natalie Allen Lind. Robwell's assassination attempt was due to their lifelong rivalry and resentment that Joaquin, the adopted son, was favored by Beulah. Robwell's most recent reason to hate Keno is that his brother sent him to rehab. At the end of Dutton Ranch Episode 6, Robwell doesn't yet know that Chet died instead of Joaquin. However, Chet's quick death still leaves Robwell with an advantage. Still, no one knows that Robwell is back in Rio Paloma. That frees Robwell up for a second attack, in whatever form that will take. And no one at the Ten Petals will see Robwell coming. Luckily, Robwell's rehab seems to have failed to contact the Ten Petals that he escaped. After their successful meeting with Zane Nash, Beulah and Beth celebrated with drinks at a Chicago bar. Beulah's climactic words to Beth in Dutton Ranch Episode 6 insinuate that she suspects Beth and Rip killed Jamie Dutton, Wes Bentley. Of course, Beth and Rip did kill Jamie and sent him to the train station in Yellowstone's series finale. The cover story Beth and Rip engineered is that Jamie tried to kill Beth after he orchestrated the murder of their father, Governor John Dutton, Kevin Costner, which is also true. Jamie is officially considered missing, just as Beth researched Beulah Jackson's family history to woo her into their partnership in Dutton Ranch Episode 5. Beulah also did her due diligence on Beth and the Duttons in Dutton Ranch Episode 2. Jackson read the official news reports about Governor John Dutton's murder and Attorney General Jamie Dutton's disappearance. Beulah slyly let Beth know that she had looked into her family history, just as Beth did hers. Beulah slyly let Beth know that she had looked into her family history, just as Beth did hers. This was a tactical move by Beulah to remind Beth that her secrets make her vulnerable and establish who has the power in their partnership. Beth remained unflappable, but Dutton got the message loud and clear. In Dutton Ranch Episode 5, Rip learned the identity of the body he found and disposed of in the first couple of episodes. After Joaquin was shot, Rip offered to take him for medical aid, but Wheeler took the opportunity to grill Joaquin about who killed Wes Ayers, Nacoaticoit. As of the end of Dutton Ranch Episode 6, Rip now knows Robwell was the murderer. What Rip doesn't yet know, however, is why Beulah's son killed the ranch hand. All Joaquin alluded to was that Robwell was like a prince who wants the kingdom he was promised. Even before Rip became the Ten Petals' new foreman, he'd heard that Beulah Jackson's ranch was crooked and that the Jackson family was not to be trusted. The brawls breaking out in the bunkhouse confirmed this, as Austin, Sterling English, won't drop his claim that Wes didn't just vanish and something happened to him. Whatever the dirty secret is at the heart of the Ten Petals Ranch, Rip knows it all leads back to Robwell. Beth Dutton and Beulah Jackson's business partnership quickly paid dividends, and it was thrilling. Arriving by private jet in Chicago, Beth and Beulah sold Zane Nash on becoming the first client of Ten Petals' premium Black Angus steaks. During Beth and Beulah's meeting, the 10 Petals received their new shipment of Black Angus cattle. Zane Nash, a fan of John Ford and John Wayne westerns, was charmed by Beth and Beulah, especially Jackson's story about the origin of the 10 Petals Ranch. The partnership of a Dutton and a Jackson, two of America's greatest ranching families, was irresistible to Nash. Dutton Ranch's Beth and Beulah partnership is a leap forward for the Yellowstone franchise, with two women representing the Dutton and Jackson family legacies and succeeding. This was a case of Beth's corporate polish opening the right doors, but it was Beulah's romantic family history that sealed the deal. Beth and Rip still don't know Carter's many secrets, thanks to the 19-year-old's sullen evasiveness. Beth and Rip are in the dark that Carter has skipped school for weeks and that he witnessed the murder of his friend, Dwight White Ray McKinnon. Beth and Rip don't even know that Dwight existed. Meanwhile, Carter doesn't realize that he's benefiting from Beth and Beulah's partnership. The Jackson matriarch eased up on Oreana being grounded and allowed her granddaughter to take Carter fishing on the lake. Carter then showed his inexperience with women and blew it by telling Oreana that he loves her. Carter didn't get the reaction he was hoping for. Dutton Ranch episode SIXS Carter and Oreana scenes abruptly ended when she got a mysterious text, which put an end to their fishing trip. There was no follow-up on where Oreana had to be and who texted her, but this is the latest instance of Oreana's suspicious behavior. We know from Dutton Ranch episode 2 that Rob keeps in contact with his daughter. Oreana's reaction to this new text is similar to when Rob texted her that he was being sent to rehab. If this new text was from Rob, did Oreana bring Carter to meet her father? Dutton Ranch still hasn't shown Rob and Oreana together, so it's unclear what their relationship is and how they behave with each other. There are shades to both Rob and Oreana yet to be revealed, and there could be more twists to come in Dutton Ranch Season 1's remaining 3 episodes.